Hello guys, Dan Oak here and welcome to part 6 of the How to Write a Novel series, which will focus on receiving your feedback. So you've sent your book out, you've given them a few weeks or a few months, hopefully you've taken a step away from your book and now you're about to come back with fresh eyes. This is important because when you come back to your book with fresh eyes, you will pick up on things that you didn't notice before. Now I'd read your book over yourself, make notes on what you think needs changing, and then look at the feedback from your readers. Now, before you look at your notes, it's always important not to take this feedback to heart. It's supposed to be constructive criticism that will help you make your book better. Now, generally, as a rule, if more than one reader has picked up on something, it's going to hold some truth to it. If it's just some odd random comment, you don't really have to take too much notice. It's good to acknowledge, good to see what they're talking about, but if you don't ultimately agree, you don't have to change it, because at the end of the day, it's your book. Now, something that they might not know is when things haven't quite clicked for them. So if you've got a twist in your book, hopefully your questions have asked them about that and seen if they've picked up on it. So for me and Displaced, my book, I had I wouldn't call it a twist as such, but let's call it a twist for the sake of it. But I was trying to be smart with my writing, trying to weave it in, make it like hint, hint, nudge, nudge, like this is this sort of thing. On my first round, no one got it. No one saw it. To me, the author of the book, same as you to yours, things will look so obvious. Like, of course this is related to this. Like, can't they see that on page 200 they said this certain word and that was the same as page 1? Basically, my first round of readers did not pick up on something that I thought was obvious. And obviously, being the author, to me, because I'm so involved with the story and I'm too close to it, I think it's obvious, but to anyone else with fresh eyes, they can't see it. So that's important to note with yours. So make sure you set obvious cues and make sure you ask questions to readers to see if they've picked up on certain things. Now, for me, that feedback was amazing. As much as I wanted to be all, suave and cool about twists and layering them in or whatever, the reality was I had done it so well, I just hadn't done it. I thought I had done it so lightly and feathered in clues here and there, but reality was they were so light that they might as well have not been there. No one picked up on it. And if no one picks up on the twist, it's not a twist. No one's picking up on it. So with that in mind, I went back in. I added more clues, not really direct on, but I added one very obvious clue to this twist that was separate enough that it was obvious if you were reading and you were sort of switched on, you would pick it up. And I guess with my second round of people that read it, it was enough people picked up on it and got that clue that I was happy with it. It was maybe half of them picked up on it, and I was good with that. I was good with half of them picking it up and half of them not. That's cool. That's, subtle, but without, not being so subtle that no one picks up on it. So just important to remember when you've got things like that in your book. So once you've digested your feedback and applied what you think needs applying, the next part, in my opinion, is to find a professional, which I'll discuss in the next video. Thank you for watching.